Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? Um, I made some progress in my psychological life. I think Socrates said the unexpected life is hardly worth living, or something like that. Life is fun and it's great, but we're also here sometimes, I think, to figure things out, figure out who we are, and figure out how we got here, and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a drag, but something tells me it's part of why we're here. So I did some work on myself and I figured some things out about myself that it's all positive too. So let me just share it with you guys. First of all, when I was at Harvey Mudd College and I was 18, 19 years old, I could rattle off Alan Holdsworth solos. I could play Alan Holdsworth licks for 45 minutes and not even repeat myself. And top of that, I was a Harvey Mudd College student. I was headed for engineering, whatever that was. And then I dropped out, not intentionally at first, but it ended up being dropped out. And so I'm not an engineer, probably never will be. That's fine. But I think a thing that bothered me all these years, like almost 40 years, is am I a better guitar player now than I was at Harvey Mudd, or would that Harvey Mudd guy kick my ass at a guitar? And it was always like a doubt in the back of my mind. I always thought, well, holy crap, if I'm not even better than I was at 18, 19, what have I done with my life? The type of thing too. But yesterday I was on my walk and it finally hit me way down. I am better than that kid. I'm better than that 18, 19-year-old kid that could, rattle off Alan Holdsworth licks for, better part of an hour, not even repeating myself. But I'm better technically than I was then. I know more about theory than I did then. And I'm a better songwriter than I was then. I didn't even think a song. I barely knew what a song was. All I would do in high school, basically, for the 2 years I practiced, and then the 3 years I practiced at Harvey Mudd College, I just took the leads down. I just took guitar solos and just learned them, and then just learn and then repeat. When it came to Randy Rhoads, for instance, like when he came out when I was like in high school, I would just go to his solo and learn it. But I wouldn't know the song. What's that? I don't know. I don't even know what he was doing with the song. And same with Eddie Van Halen. Unfortunately, I would just go to his solo. I want to hear the solo to Little Dreamer. Okay, so I can do the solo. No. But what's the song? I don't know. What is he even doing on the song? I don't know. What are the lyrics? I don't know. And I think there's I'm like a lighter part in my voice right now, like a joy in my voice that wasn't there before yesterday, because I just always kind of silently, secretly, whatever, questioned or doubted whether I was better than I was at 18, 19 years old. And the opposite, and the implication of not being better than that guy is I've wasted all the rest of my life. And now that I know in my heart that I'm better than that 18, 19-year-old kid at guitar, I don't feel how much better. I'm not sure, but I know I am. Makes me feel like I didn't just waste the last 40 years of my life. And not only that, the funny thing's happening with the other side of me at the time, engineering, is I'm beginning to get some of that engineering, chops back. I may even combine, like I've said before, I might even combine the two someday and later in my life when I'm laying on DB. Yeah, that's correct. Deathbed. I might figure out how to combine music theory and engineering, some unified theory or something. I don't know. I might do something with that engineering math knowledge someday. But anyway, that's a good thing. Second thing, and another thing I processed on my walk yesterday, like another thing that's like different than that, but also is processing my mental, psychological life, is I thought about all the gigs coming my way, David Lee Roth, Ozzy, Styx, all this stuff. And you have to know what you are, when this kind of things happen. And I thought about it for a minute or two. And I thought, because now I got a gig around town. I got a gig down there at Jim Brookdale, possible gig at retirement home. And all this stuff starting to happen. But you have to know where you stand on things like that in your heart first. You have to know who you are and what you're about before, all this other stuff. And I thought about it for a minute, and I thought, hell yeah, let's rock this. I said yes. I said yes to it. You know, I leaned into it. Yes, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to rock, and all these gigs, throw them all at me. I'm ready for all of them. You know, I decided that for me, not so I could be happy to please someone and everyone's gonna like me, and it was none of that. It's just I agree. Let's rock this thing. So that's another thing that happened that I think was cool on my walk yesterday. I think I have a calmer tone to my voice now too, which has helped me sing better too. You know, if you know who you are in your heart, you can sing better too. You know, you can sing from your heart, and playing too. You know, so anything else on my mind? I don't I don't really feel like doing calisthenics today. I might do them. I'm not sure. But if I feel like I can, if I feel up to, I might do my calisthenics. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them today. But tomorrow's the party with everybody, Joe Walsh and Daryl Hall, and now Mike McDonald, and then I should know his name, but it slipped my mind. The guy from the Doobie Brothers, one of the people they wrote, it might be coming by, and Matter might be coming by with the Raderator. And I'm just really excited about it. That goes back to what my thought was. Let's rock this thing. I'm ready for it. You have to say yes or no in your heart to something, you know. And I did. I said yes. Get the Raderator pedal out, and the new song, Etheric Tremor, is the only way I could do it where no one's thought of that title. I thought of Oscillations, but that's been done by the Silver Roses, and then so I called it Rainbow Day, and Matt doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. It's not related to anything of anything. So then we thought of Etheric Tremor. So that's the name of the song. I think it can be a universal jam piece. You know, let's have Joe and I hook up and play, and just have someone play it, and you can just play it and just jam to it and test your skills too, because it's not all in one. It's all in E, but it changes modes. It keeps you on your toes, I have a feeling, and Joe will enjoy it. I have a feeling. You know, you have to play E Mixolydian to E Aeolian to E Mixolydian to E Lydian, and and really quickly, I have a feeling it shows up whether you know your stuff or not, because if you know, you got to do all this. So anything else that I have another thought? I'm just excited about tomorrow. Looking forward to it. I'll try to get as much of it as I can streamed live. I'm not the best at that. You know, I tend to take life as an experience first, not a camera moment. You know, I'm not the type to just pull out my camera all the time, every time. You know, I saw two UFOs about 4 years ago, and I didn't even pull out my camera. I didn't even pull out my phone. I had a feeling if I did, they'd just go away quicker, and I didn't. So they danced for me for a few minutes and flickered out of sight. Not moved out of sight, flickered out, you know. But I didn't grab my phone. I wasn't like that. But I'll do my best to document it. But if a lot of stuff happens that I don't get on my channel or on my phone, I'm sorry. I just tend to go with the experience of life, not the photo op of life. So I think that's all I had to say. Lita Ford. I'm still gonna do Kiss Me Deadly. I don't have it on CD. Oh my gosh, break my heart. I have to get it today. I have to go to Spindles and get your one of your CDs, Lita, so I can learn that song. And that's why I feel like delinquent already, because I haven't put that out yet. But I didn't have it on CD. I'm so sorry, Lita. I mean, you rock. Why do I not have that? I don't have everything, but I'm going to get the CD today, and I'll learn it pronto. I want to do Kiss Me Deadly for you, Lita. I love you, Lita. I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll. Love you guys.